this is Stublington, or the poor graduate, as you may more know me, and while I'm still unemployed. This is...
I'm Hattipatch, and again, I'm going to be speaking. I can't actually talk.
I'll give you a link to her channel at the end of the video, but today we're going to do something similar to the video that we posted on her channel. We're going to be doing Would You Rather. We've got a jar of suggestions which we have picked up from the internet.
It's the jar.
Yeah.
For people who know me.
The jar of
It is
suggestions.
the jar.
Should I consider myself honoured that I've laid eyes on the jar?
You should consider yourself on it. This is a magical jar, and
Alright.
this is where people's things go in and they become videos.
Blimey. So basically we're going to take it in turns to ask each other would you rather questions, and we'll hopefully come up with some really creative and hilarious answers. Okay, so I'll go first. I'll ask you something. Would you rather always know when someone is lying, or always get away with lying?
As I'm in Slytherin, I would find getting away with lying far more useful than knowing if people are lying or not. So I go for
You've never really
I'd
been in a
rather
situation where
be
people
better.
tend to lie to you. So
No, not without me. I'm pretty good at guessing when people are lying to me anyway. They do weird things with their faces. So I'd rather have the ability to actually lie myself without them going, oh, you're lying.
okay, so got another one.
Oh, I've got two. Oh.
Ah, no, that's
I'm
bad.
running
That's bad. Ah, abort.
Sorry. Would you rather murder brutally your entire family, or be part of the human centipede?
Well, if I kept my family alive and I was part of the human centipede, it doesn't necessarily say that I have to be part of that centipede forever, does it?
I know, but how would you get removed?
Well, it depends on where I am in the centipede. If I'm the one at the front, it's easy to remove you.
Well, I'm going to say that you're the one in the middle.
Okay, I'm the one in the middle, so I've got to remove two people from each end.
And
one
back
person
if your
from
knees
each
are
end.
cut, so you can't walk ever again,
Well,
probably.
I can't walk ever again. I'd rather be in a human centipede than murder my entire family because it's easy to get out of that situation, and I really think I'd be stupid to get into that situation in the first place, where I end up being sandwiched between two people.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. Apparently it's really easy to get out of a human centipede.
Well,
The film would have been much shorter had Adam written it. Now, this is a very bad idea. I think I shall stop now. Just...
Bear in mind, I have actually seen the film. Once you get your head around the ridiculous premise, it's actually quite funny in places. But anyway, moving on. Okay.
Jar time.
So, would you rather have feet for hands or hands for ears? You can still hear. It says in brackets.
I did not think of this one. I don't really know what purpose hands for ears would...
Unless you were really keen on picking things up with your head.
Are they facing this way, or are they facing this way?
I'm going to assume they're facing this way, so they're like the fanning
They're
out
like
ears.
this?
They're like this, yeah.
So, I should say, I want to pick a biscuit with my head.
Yeah.
I have a biscuit, but...
You'd rather have that than a foot for a hand. Yeah, I suppose, that would be more useful, now I think about it. You'd have to just bend down to pick up anything, but I reckon that'd be a worthy sacrifice.
Would you rather have an iPod basically playing all the time in your mind so you can pick the tunes and all that kind of jazz, or be able to watch your dreams on TV? I know which one I'd pick.
I would pick the Dream TV.
Yeah.
Because you always struggle to remember your dreams after you've woken up. So just to be able to go back and go, that's the bit that I remember that now. So the bit where I was flying or something like that. It's more interesting than just going, I'd like the Killers to play, please.
Well,
just in your head.
I think I'm going to butt in and be like, I'd probably go for the dream one too, because my dreams are freaking weird, as you well know.
Yeah.
I've had dreams, all sorts of dreams, where the Daleks were herding everyone to the North Pole to their museum to try and raise awareness that Daleks weren't all bad people.
Daleks feature in your dreams quite a lot.
So do zombies.
She tells me she had another one where there were Daleks outside Morrison's in high-vis jackets and with clipboards going, "Would you like to take part in our survey?"
Yeah, and we actually went to some fair in Newcastle, a bit further away, and we got some guy with a Dalek microphone thingy
to actually make her dream come true.
My dream came true.
So little fact for you there. But yeah, I would love to view my dreams on TV. If I wanted my brain as an iPod, I could just play my iPod, because I normally take my iPod wherever I go anyway.
That's true.
So yeah.
Dream TV.
I've forgotten which ones are left, actually.
I can't remember.
Would you rather there be a zombie apocalypse, or would you rather it were World War III?
Zombie apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse.
I
Why?
think zombie apocalypse would be better than World War III, because it could create some kind of unity between the human race, because we'll all be trying to fight the zombies rather than each other.
But zombies
And-
are people.
I know, but they're dead. So then they become something else.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the living humans would start being like, maybe we should start fighting, because there's people trying to eat other people here. And I think that'd be really cool. Plus, medical advances would be freaking awesome if we actually got around to, like, curing zombieism, because that would cure so many other things.
Yeah, if we
And-
cured the dead.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
would be quite
That
good.
would-
Yeah,
that would be
I'll
pretty cool.
admit that. And think about it, World War III, chances are that's just going to be everything gets nuked
Yeah.
and everything dies.
True.
And there's like a couple of people that live in bunkers. That's no fun.
Plus, I'd be fine in a zombie apocalypse because there's only one way into my house. There's no other way into my house unless you have ladders, which I don't think they can climb.
yeah.
And I've got two bows
in
and
some
arrows.
games they can.
Well, I have one window, so I will block my one window, and I will shoot bow and arrow out of it because I've got two of them, so I'll be fine.
All right.
Would you rather have one innocent person killed for a crime they did not commit, or let 10 guilty people go free? And they're like murderers and paedophiles and rapists.
That is a tough one, actually. I'm gonna go with the innocent person, because having 10, I can think of like the world being a far worse place with 10 rapists and murderers being let off scot-free. So I think it's a terrible decision, I know, but sort of like the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, that kind of thing. Sorry, I sound like a horrible person for saying that, but
No,
yeah,
it's like
one innocent
nice.
person is not worth 10 rapists and murderers.
I can see that.
Would you rather Hakuna Matata or YOLO swag?
I would rather Hakuna Matata because Hakuna Matata is real words. YOLO swag's not real words. YOLO is some ridiculous.
It's an acronym.
It's a ridiculous acronym, and swag isn't even a word. So,
It's true.
swagger is a word. Swag is not a word. I am not. No.
Team YOLO swag.
The one who gets most hashtag responses on Twitter by next week wins and gets to pick a forfeit for the other person.
All right.
So, whose team are you? Hakuna Matata?
Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata.
Or YOLO swag.
YOLO swag, YOLO swag.
I have awesome hair.
Would
What?
you rather wake up naked
Oh.
next to the Burger King with him telling you you had it your way, or next to Ronald McDonald telling you you were loving it?
I'm going to go with the Burger King. I woke up with a king next to me. First of all, that is always a good thing.
Rather than a creepy clown.
Rather than a creepy clown, I can imagine that terrifying me. Even though, yeah, the king is creepy himself, but it's like he's a monarch. He's got loads of money, and I've just slept with him. So,
You just dominated him.
yes, I just dominated him. But he didn't say in what way I dominated him.
Well,
and-
you
or
had
in
it
what-
your
or-
way.
Or in what way he told me.
He just told you that
Whether-
you had it your way.
Whether he told me sort of like angrily, or whether he told
You
me just
had it
like,
your
or
way.
just like,
You had it your way.
Right then.
would you rather live in Harry Potter's world or live a life of fame and wealth?
Harry Potter's world. Yeah.
Goes without saying. Yeah,
You know me well enough. I have a wand.
I think I agree with you on that.
The
Why live in
laptop
fame and
as well.
fortune when you have magic?
Yeah. The camera is also propped up with all the Harry Potter books.
Hmm. And V for Vendetta.
And V for Vendetta.
I'd rather not live in that world.
No. Harry Potter's good.
I'm
Harry Potter's
all
good.
right with not living in a world ruled by John Hurt. And the last one.
The last one. The last question. Would you rather have no one at your wedding or no one at your funeral?
That is tough. Why do I always get the tough ones? I mean, no one at my wedding. I'm hoping that my wife would be there.
Yeah.
If she's not there, then it's not really a wedding, is it?
You'd also kind of need to have two witnesses and someone to marry you.
Yeah. So that one is sort of a loophole. if I can use that. Just like those people aren't there, so therefore it's not a wedding. So I have to have people at my wedding in order for it to be a wedding.
But would you rather have only those people at your wedding, or no one turn up to the funeral bar but the guy who's burying you?
I'd prefer nobody at my wedding to nobody at my funeral, because that is just I do not want to die unremembered and unloved. And by the very fact that I'm getting married in the first place means that I'm loved. It's just nobody could find the time. So,
oh, poor you! You look so uncomfortable.
I think by the very fact that I'm actually getting married proves that someone does love me. So I think that is better than having no one turn up at my funeral and therefore I was unloved in the first place. So yeah, logic. So that was Would You Rather. If you want to subscribe to this lovely person next to me, then click on her face. Click on this face. No, in fact, no. Click on the biscuit. Click on the biscuit right there.
Click on the biscuit.
Click on the biscuit. Look, watch it.
I'm making this as hard as I can for you because you've got to click on the biscuit.
To try and put the link.
And I'm gonna keep moving the biscuit around your. No.
Click on it. I will put the link there. There we go. Right. Okay. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For coming along. Okay. So I am the poor graduate. You've been listening to Stublington